right, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along the best you can. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, just taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine, abdominal breathing. Just taking a moment to really feel into the body, letting go of all the worries, any concerns, just coming into the here and now. Breathing in, the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly returns toward the spine, abdominal breathing, or just taking as many breaths as you like, in any way that you like. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment, and then let it out with a big sigh, just letting out tension and stress. And then from here, the arms float down by the sides, and then step one foot out to the side about shoulder width apart. All right, and then we'll begin to knock on the chest with two loose fists. All right, so stimulating the energy in the chest and the heart and in the lungs. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll place one hand up, palm facing up, and then begin to tap down the inside of the arm, and then turn the palm over and tap out the outside of the arm. So going down the inside and then up the outside. One more time, stimulating all the energy. And then we'll go to the other side. So palm faces up, tapping down the inside of the arm, turning the palm to face down, and then coming up the outside. Once again, giving ourselves a chi massage. All right, and then back to the chest, stimulating all the energy there, and then to the lower abdomen, where we store the energy. And then we'll go around to the lower back. So I'll turn around so you can see, and just knocking on the lower back, stimulating all the energy in the kidneys, and also giving our lower back a little massage. All right, and then we'll begin to tap down the outside of the legs, coming down the hips, and then maybe keeping a soft bend in the knees, if it feels okay, and just coming down as much as you can, and then coming up the front of the legs towards the inside. So the back outside of the legs going down, and then coming up the inside front. All right, once again, keeping your knees bent. If you have any back issues, you don't have to go very far. And then coming back to the abdomen, and then placing the hands on the abdomen and just rubbing the belly a few times, settling the energy back down, maybe reversing direction. And then let the arms float down by the sides and just feel into the body for another moment, feeling any sensations. All right, and then from here, with the feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, begin to turn from the waist and the hips, letting the hands knock against the lower back and the lower abdomen. So letting the arms dangle like empty coat sleeves, moving from your center, your torso, from the abdomen. So this one's called knocking on the door of life. Stimulates the energy throughout the body. And it helps us to learn how to move from the center with soft shoulders and arms. So let the torso guide the movement, the arms follow. All right, and then start to slow it down a little bit. Coming back to center. Taking another moment, feeling into the body. And then with both hands together, we'll sync the chi. So breathing in, the arms float up, gather in front, bring the energy into the heart, and then send it down towards the earth. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Feeling into the body, feeling the breath. One more time, sync the chi. And then from here, the arms float up in front, just to about shoulder height, and the arms get heavy, floating down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up. breathing out, floating down, opening the door, starting out onto the path. Mindful movement and compassion. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, opening the door. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the fingertips point up, they come up the midline, and then very gently rotate towards one side. One hand spirals forward, the other spirals behind. Coming back to center, gently rotating the other way, making the tiger claws. So just turning gently, never forcing it, spiraling the arms. One more time, the tiger claw. And then this time the hands keep going all the way up overhead. They spiral out and away from each other. And then down. Silk reeling, upward spirals, spiraling the energy throughout the body. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out, letting go. How much can you let go? Opening the shoulders and chest, decompressing the spine. One more time, silk reeling, upward spirals. And then reverse direction with the arms, coming all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The fingertips point down, they come down the center and then spiral out and away. Silk reeling, downward spirals. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, softening down. One more time. This time, circle the arms all the way in front and hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. And then step out to the corner. The bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky. The other hand pushes down. And then circle it around again, parting the wild horse's mane. As always, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just keep on moving. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, parting the wild horse's mane. This time we'll catch the moon and then spin the moon, making two loose fists. One fist goes overhead, the other by the waist as you gently turn towards the side. Coming back to center, catch the moon, spin the moon, look behind, or gently to the side. Riding the tiger. Breathing in, breathing out, two loose fists. Bottom one comes up, the other one by the waist. Gentle rotation. One more time, ride the tiger. And then parting the horse's mane one more time to the corner. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. And this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the other corner. Bottom hand guides the moon into the clouds. The other hand pushes down. Circle it around again, parting the horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Nice and soft, nice and slow. Moving from your center, the arms follow. One more time, parting the horse's mane. This time, catch the moon, making two loose fists, spin the moon. Bottom fist comes up, the other one by the waist as you gently turn, either to the side or behind. Coming back to center, catch the moon, spin the moon, ride the tiger. Still breathing, coming back to center, taking your time, no rush, nowhere to go. One more time, ride the tiger. And then parting the wild horse's mane one last time to the corner. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the arms open wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. Bottom hand comes up overhead, the other one comes down by the hip. And then circle it around again. Just the arms as you lean over to the side going up. The bottom arm comes up. Gentle weight shift. This time as the bottom hand comes up, the opposite foot touches down in front, tapping down the toes. You're testing out the water. Step back in, catch the moon. Step back out, white crane spreads wings. Breathing in, breathing out. Or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time. This time, catch the moon, and then spin the moon, so switching sides. And then the bottom hand comes up, the other hand comes down, leaning over to the side going up. And then once again, just the arms. Gentle weight shift. This time you can step the foot out as the bottom arm comes out, the opposite foot touches down in front. And then step back in, catch the moon, step back out, white crane spreads wings. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, one more time. This time, step in and catch the moon. The arms float all the way out to the sides, making two loose fists. Then gently turn, one fist goes overhead and then by the neck, the other one by the lower back. And then reversing direction, the arms go out to the sides. The other hand comes right behind the neck, the other one by the low back. And if you like, you can, or if you can, just bring the arm as much down as you can, never forcing it. Drawing sabers. One more time. So it doesn't have to go too far. And then from here, both arms float all the way over to the side and down. And then circling in front, hug the tree and soften. And then from here, this hand drops down, toss away. The other hand circles on top as you step in. And then both hands together, this hand pushing down, the other hand waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. This time, step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand brushes past the knee, top hand pushes to the corner, top hand floats down, bottom hand circles up. Coming back to the beginning, brush knee and push. Once again, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just feeling into the body. Just letting go of judgments the best you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, brush knee and push. And then this time, the front hand makes a loose fist, then draw it in towards the hip. The other hand comes up and over. This time, brush knee, punch low. And then draw the fist back into the hip. The other hand comes up and over, pushes down, brush knee, punch low. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, punching low. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. And then from here, this hand drops down, toss away, other hand on top as you step in. Both hands together, this hand pushing down, the other hand waving in towards the cheek. Breathing in, breathing out, rising up, and letting go. This time, step out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom hand brushes past the knee, top hand pushes to the corner, top hand floats down, bottom hand circles up, coming back to the beginning, brush knee and push. Weaving it all together, just like a dance, that you don't have to get perfect. It's more about how it feels than how it looks. Can you make it slow and smooth? Continuous flow. The secret of Tai Chi. Moving like the rivers and the ocean. One more time, brush, knee, and push. This time, front hand makes a loose fist, draw it in towards the hip. The other hand floats right up, pushes down, brush knee, punch low. Draw the fist back in, reversing direction, breathing in, breathing out, circling it around, taking your time. One more time, punching low. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. And then from here, both arms drift over to the side, floating down, and then drifting side to side, like tall grass in the breeze. Nice, gentle sway. And then shift all your weight over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Bring it back in, shift the weight, other side, tap the heel. All right, this time tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand comes over the foot. All right, this time hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart. Playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, play the pipa. And then step in and hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead, making the tiger claws. And then as you soften down, scooping the energy from the earth, bringing it up through the body, and then letting it go. The tiger squat. Just coming down as much as you can comfortably, building the strength and power of the tiger. Breathing. Focused but soft. Alert but relaxed. One more time, the tiger squat. And then release, round out as if you're hugging the big tree. Step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands turn, one hand on top of the other. The bottom hand drops down, toss away. The hand waves in towards the heart and then pushes forward. Other side, toss away. The hand waves in and then moves forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind, creating focus and clarity, breathing in and breathing out. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time, repulsing the monkey. This time, both arms float all the way over to the side. Then the hands float down. They drift up to shoulder height on the other side. And then switching sides, shifting the weight. And then from here, the palms face away. They drift across the horizon and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. It's like your hands are making nice, gentle brush strokes right across the canvas. All right, this time the arms float up and over like a big wave. The Chen circles, lubricating the joints, creating freedom of movement. But just coming up as much as you can comfortably, all the way around one more time, the Chen circles. And then reverse direction with the arms. They float up to shoulder height, palms face away, the hands drift across the horizon, and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. One more time. This time the arms float up and over, the Chen circles. Nice and easy. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out. And you can sigh out at any time. It's always encouraged. One more time. The chin circles. And then from here, circle in front, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the arms open wide. Then this hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. And then step out to the side. As you step out, the bottom arm comes up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand comes down. Circle it around again, warding off. Lifting and expanding. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. This time the bottom hand scoops under, the fingertips slide down, and then circle it around again, rolling back, yielding, receiving, and then giving back. This time we'll toss it away. The arms float out to the side, then the hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, then shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, fold it in, press forward. Nice and soft. One more time, the press. And then from here, the hands separate, draw the hands in towards the heart, and then push back out, the push. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing the mountain. One more time. And then from here, sit back and open. Wipe across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, catch the moon. Step out. Bottom arm floats up. Other hand floats down. Circle it around again, warding off. Nice and slow. No rush, nowhere to go. One more time. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down, circle it around again, rolling back. Tuning in to the sensations we normally tune out. One more time. Roll back, and then toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift forward, slide down, toss away, nice and soft, press forward. One more time, the press. Then the hands separate, draw the hands in towards the heart, and push. Breathing in, breathing out. And then one more time, just like the ocean. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. And then sit back and open, wipe across. We'll do each movement one time, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, catch the moon, step out and ward off. Roll back, toss away, press, release, draw in, and push. Sit back, open, wipe across, other side, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, catch the moon, step out, ward off. Roll back, toss away, press, nice and soft, release, draw in, and push. Sit back, this time hug the tree, bring it to center, and then step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, both arms float all the way over to the side and down, floating up to shoulder height. And then switching sides. This time, one hand makes an arrow, the other draws the bow, and then soften down. Rising up, release the bow, other side. The other hand makes an arrow, draw the bow, soften down. All right, this time you can do it all together. Draw the bow as you soften down. Rising back up, one more time, the archer. then circle the arms around, hug the tree. Step one foot in a little bit closer. Then from here, the arms open wide. Step in, this hand scoops under as you catch the moon. Step out to the corner and we'll spin the moon. So the bottom arm comes up overhead to block out the sun. The other hand pushes through. And then circle it back around again. Catch the moon, then spin the moon. Bottom hand comes up, the other hand pushes through. The fair lady works at shuttles. It's like we're weaving at the loom. Spin the moon and then push through. One more time, the fair lady for short. Spin the moon, push through. And then step back in and hug the tree. The arms open, then this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, step out to the other corner, bottom hand comes up overhead, the other hand pushes through as you shift forward, and then shifting back, circle it all the way around again and catch the moon, spin the moon, push through. Breathing in, breathing out, bottom hand comes up to block the sun. The other hand pushes through. One more time, fair lady works at shuttles. And then step back in, hug the tree. And then from here, both arms drift over to the side, making two loose fists. One fist comes overhead, the other by the waist. And then reversing direction, once again, leaning over to the side, going up. Two loose fists. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. Other side, touching down or lifting up. The tiger hugs its head. Breathing in and breathing out. You can even look to the side if that feels okay. One more time. The tiger hugs its head. And then from here, both arms float all the way over to the side and down, drifting side to side, just letting go of tension, letting go of stress. Nice gentle sway. Breathing. This time, shift all your weight over to one side, tap the toes out in front. Bring them back in. Other side, shift the weight, tap the toes. This time, tap the toes. The opposite hand dips down into the sea as you hinge from the hips, keeping the spine long. Coming back up, other side, shift the weight, tap the toes, opposite hand dips into the sea. And you don't have to go very low. The needle at the sea bottom. Other side, the other hand, palm faces down. One more time, the needle at the sea bottom. And then step in, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the palms face each other in front of the heart, and then softening down, planting the tree. The hands float all the way out to the side, up and over, down the center. Softening down, like you're holding a column of air. Other side, floating up and over, softening down, just coming down as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time, planting the tree. And then keep on circling the arms all the way around, hug the tree, step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open up wide, the wrists cross in front of the heart as you step in, and then step out to the corner, the palms face away, and as you step out, one hand comes forward, the other stays behind. And then circle it around again, cross the wrists in front of the heart, palms face away as they float up. One hand comes forward, the other stays behind, sliding through the back. Breathing in, or sometimes called opening the arms like a fan. One more time. We'll call it fanning through the back. And then step back in, the arms circle all the way around, cross the wrists as you step in with the other foot. palms face away. They rise up, step out to the corner. One hand comes forward, the other stays behind, right by the head, and then circle it around again. Fan through the back. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, fan through the back. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, bring it to center. From here, the arms open up wide, the hands float down, palms face up. As the hands come forward, the hips go back, softening down. Then the palms face away from each other. They open as you rise up, circling around, scooping under, two hands offering. Hands come forward as you soften down. Palms face away, and they open. Offering love and compassion, offering your presence, and anything else you'd like to see in the world. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, two hands offering. And then rising up, the arms float down by the sides. Then reverse direction, circle in front, hug the tree. And then the arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. And then the bottom hand makes a loose fist. And as you step out, the front hand pushes down, the fist comes up for a strike. And then circle it around again. Bottom hand makes a loose fist, deflect downward, the elbow comes up, and then the back of the fist. Deflect downward and strike. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Circle it around. Loose fist on the bottom, and then it comes on up. And then sit back. This hand floats across the horizon. Take your time as you step in. Bottom hand makes a loose fist. Top hand pushes down. And as you step out, the elbow comes up. Back of the fist comes up. And then release. It's like we're catching a butterfly down low and then releasing the butterfly. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, deflect downward and strike. And then step back in, hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open up wide, the fingertips drift towards each other, the palms face down as they float down by the waist. This time the hands come forward as the hips go back, softening down, the arms float all the way out and around, and as you rise up, they come back to center. The pebble in the pond. Softening down, the arms float out, making waves in all directions. The pebble in the pond. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then rising up, reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, step one foot in. As you draw the hands in towards the heart, step out to the corner as you push forwards in space once again. Breathing in, this time the palms face up. They cross as you come forward, then they separate, turn, and draw back in for the push. This time, draw the hands in, palms face up, cross the wrists as you come forward, the wrists separate, draw the hands back in towards the heart, and push, apparently closing. One more time, draw in, palms face up, cross the wrists as they come forward and then separate, draw the hands back in, and push. Step the front foot back in, hands come back in towards the heart. Shift the weight as you step in. Step out to the other corner as you push. Draw the hands in, palms face up. Cross the wrists as you come forward and then separate. Draw them back in and push. apparently close. So draw in, palms face up. Cross the wrists as they separate. Draw them in and push. One more time, apparently close. Palms face up. Cross the wrists. Then they separate. Draw in and push. Step back in, hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open wide, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. Then this hand floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Breathing in, the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind, creating focus and clarity. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften. Then circle the hands in front, as if you had a big ball in front of the body, coming all the way around and under, back up to the heart, and down. One more time, open the heart, rising up, softening down. This time, making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the sensations in the body. Feeling the sensations of the breath. And then bringing your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. And we can finish with a bow. Thank you so much for joining me for this Tai Chi Flow. Right, and if you like, you can stick around for a few more. I'm going to play a little bit of the Native American style flute, create even more peace and relaxation. So you can continue to stand or you can have a seat and just soak in the vibe.